The king of high-ticket sales. World's highest paid consultant. Media celebrity. Multi-millionaire entrepreneur. Acclaimed TEDx speaker. International best-selling author. Dan Lok.
I want to talk about in your business, that is with, let's say take an internet business, for example. How many of you run an internet-based business? Oh, wow, quite a few, okay. So you will get this. Now, if you don't run an internet business, just stay with me. So in a typical internet business, if you break it down, there are a lot of stuff we got to do, right? A lot of things. I'm going to kind of map it out for you. So we have content, we have copywriting, and of course, with internet business, you got to build a list, right? You got to build a list. And of course, you have to get traffic, and then you have to have offers, you have to have technology and finance. So some of the key areas you have to focus on in an internet business. Make sense? Yeah, and within that, let me break it down for you. So let's say for content, you have articles, you have products, you have podcasts, you have teleseminar, you have automated webinar, you have audio, you have blog posts, you have video like YouTube, you have webinar, you have ebooks, and you have press releases. Okay? And then for list building, of course, you have lead capture page, and you want to track, and you want to have autoresponders to follow up automatically. You want to segment your list so you're talking to the right people, and email broadcasting, and make sure also the email gets delivered. So list building. And then you also have finance, of course, merchant accounts, so you can take credit cards, and if you have affiliate program, you'll pay out affiliate. You also deal with chargeback and taxes and refunds and insurance and recurring payments and of course accounts payable and cancellations and payroll. That's under finance, right? And then you also have technology, hosting and shopping cart and email database management, tracking and site maintenance and server maintenance and plugins if using WordPress and computer maintenance and mobile apps, etc., etc. Copywriting, sales page, order page, and subject lines, and banner ads, and pay-per-click ads, and name capture pages, and affiliate recruitment, and split testing, and emails, and Facebook ads, of course, nowadays. Traffic, you have SEO, search engine optimization, viral programs, and sponsor ads, and media bar, RSS feeds, and video marketing, and keyword research, link building, again, Facebook advertising, and social media, blogs, banner, JV recruitment. We're not done. You have offers, upsell, cross-sell, downsell, bundle offer, membership site, seminars and workshops, and one-time offer, discounted offer. If you offer any kind of service, consulting and coaching, done for your services, back-end offer, continuity program. Those are just some of the things on the list. Here's what it ends up looking like. Here's what it ends up looking like. And that's what most people do. How many can see why some entrepreneurs are going crazy? Okay? This is the organization chart of a typical business. Yep. There you go. Now, how many can see why also entrepreneurs have split personalities? Okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta be this, I gotta do that, I gotta do that too. But how many can see this doesn't work? This cannot work. You cannot sustain this. It's impossible. And yet, that's what most of them do. Because they don't know better. They don't know there is a better way. Let me show you. So what are the roles and goals, responsibility in your business? Okay, what is it that you're trying to do here? What is the structure of the business? Who is meant to do what, and how and when, and who are they responsible for and answerable to? So let me take you through a little exercise here. Now let's not do this, but let's start with that. Okay, so I want you to grab a piece of paper, a clean piece of paper, and I want you to draw it out. So you'll put yourself here, okay? Just put yourself at the top first. And I don't care if you're just one-person operation, do this with me. You see the impact that it will have. So a successful business is like an orchestra, a basketball team, or an army. All of these organizations contain numerous activities, all with a distinct function, all doing different things. but contributing towards the same end objective. So what we want to do is we want to be the conductor. Who do you want to be? The conductor. You don't want to be the one that's playing the violin. You don't want to be the one that's playing the piano, but you're the conductor. It's because of you, you can play this beautiful piece of music. Okay? You're the leader of the team. As an entrepreneur, your job is to leverage other people's resources, time, and effort, and turn your dream, your vision, into reality. That's your job as an entrepreneur. Doesn't mean just doing the work. Now, sometimes you have to do the work in the beginning. It's okay. But eventually, you want to build a business that works. You don't want to build yourself a job. Does that make sense? Yes? Okay, so let's just do that for now. So let's create an organizational chart for you. Now, first of all, start by putting this, okay? And every business essentially has 4 core functions. How many? 4. You have operations, you have finance, you have marketing, and you have people. And just start with that. So operations, finance, marketing, and people. So I want you to fill in the blank, and for now, who are doing those things? Who is doing the operation? Or maybe you have a part-time manager, you can put in the name, it's okay. Who is doing your finance? Maybe you have an accountant, maybe you have a bookkeeper. You can put his or her name. Marketing, and also people. Operations, finance, marketing, and people. Just fill in the blank, just put in their name, or your own name, if you don't have anybody. And let me know once you're done. Yep. So operations, finance, marketing, and people. Okay. It's okay. You're one person operation. It's okay for now. The key is we don't want to stay there. It's okay to start there. I started there, but we don't. If you're running a business for a few years, you're still stuck in that. You got to get out. You got to get out. And it's not going to solve itself, because sometimes entrepreneurs, they kind of like what's those bird? They stick their head into the ground. Yes, and then pretend nothing happens. It doesn't. The business is not going to magically. Oh, suddenly you have no problems anymore. Suddenly you have all these good people and all these functions all operating perfectly. It doesn't work that way. If you are the visionary, you're the conductor. If you are not on the ball and you don't focus on this, it's not going to solve itself. Once you have that, so you got to look something like this, right? So you have different rows, and within marketing, you might have a couple rows, and within here, you might have bookkeeping and payroll, and you might have a couple rows, right? So look something like this. So you have something, depends on the size of your business, you should have something like that on your piece of paper. Okay? Put up your hand if you have that. Okay? Who doesn't have it? Let me give you a few minutes. Fill that up. Put up your hand if you don't have a business yet. Everybody has. A couple of people, okay? Now, you have to start thinking of yourself as apart from, your business is apart from you, not a part of you. I'll say it again. You have to start thinking of your business as apart from you, not a part of you. You are not your business. You are you. You are you. You're not your business. Your business is just what you do. It's what you do to create value in the marketplace and hopefully to create wealth for yourself and for your family and making an impact, touching people's lives. But your business is not you. So start thinking of business as apart from you, not a part of you. So then once you have this, I want you to define and name each position. So when you're defining the different positions within the business, it's important to give considerations to the titles that you associate with each position. Now, this is key. This is what? This is what? The name of each position. creates not only a mindset of expectation, but an assumption of seniority. Meaning, look at, I have, let's say, Desmond. Where's Desmond? Yeah, director of DIC versus sales manager. My assistant, problem solver extraordinaire versus just assistant. So the way you name things, the way you create the title makes a huge difference. And most people, they don't give a lot of thought of what do I want. I don't, with Shane, Thank You Entrepreneurs Group, community manager versus help. You see the difference? When someone is assigned that role, they take on different responsibility. So you got to think of your title. What do you want them to do? What are your expectations of them? So I want you to define each position. So let's say if you just say, let's say for marketing as an example, you just say, well, you know what? You are the marketing manager. Or you are the marketing director. Is that okay? It's okay, right? What about you, instead of calling them marketing guy or marketing manager, you give them a title like Chief of Revenue Generation. Do you see the difference? What are they focusing on? Just doing marketing stuff or revenue generation? It changes how they take on their roles. So give it some thought, how you want to name each position. And I don't like the whole junior, senior thing, because I don't believe in that. Because when you call someone senior, suddenly how do they feel? Yeah, like, it's like, oh, I'm superior than these junior people, and you listen to me. It creates that culture that I don't want. I never use, oh, you're junior, you're senior. I'm more focused on the task at hand. Everybody's equal. Sales is just as important as marketing. Finance is just as important as marketing. It's the same. I want them to work together as a team. I don't want to have the feeling of my job is superior than yours and you're beneath me. I don't want them to feel that way. So I don't use, and also I don't want them to think just because you're senior doesn't mean I won't fire your ass. Doesn't mean I won't fire you. Because they might think, I've been with this company for 10 years, I'm the senior. Doesn't mean shit. You're not producing, you're not performing, you're not meeting those benchmark, you're gone. It has nothing to do with how many years you've worked for this company. I don't believe in that. You could have worked for the company for 6 months, 1 year. You contribute so much to the company, you get equal compensation. Someone's been with the company for 10 years but not contributing a lot. They're just kind of doing their thing. Don't get a whole lot of compensation. So fair game. And I don't have the time to go into detailed compensation today, but I want you to just get the idea. The way you name and the name you give each title, give it some thought. Yes? Give it some thought. I want to take a moment and acknowledge you. Maybe you've been following my work for some time now, and you've been watching my videos for a period of time. I want to hear from you, how my work has impacted your life and your business. I want you to comment below and share with me your story. That's what gives me motivation, and that's what gives me the drive to create more and inspire more. And if your comment is very good, my team will pin it to the top. I do read every single one of your comments. I might not have time to reply to all of them, but I do read every single one of them. I look forward to reading your story.